What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gary. Welcome, and you may have noticed I am wearing the shirt to end all shirts, which can only mean one thing: Phish. So tonight I'm checking out a song that they performed on December 30th. So just before New Year's Eve, the day before New Year's Eve, and this is a song from. It's not an actual Phish song. It's a song from the album January that Trey Anastasio and Paige McConnell recorded last January and released in March. And the song is called Life Saving Gun, and I think this song is an absolute banger. It's amazing, and I'm really glad that they're playing it again, or that they've thrown it into the live shows, I mean. And I have not heard this version. The only thing I've ever heard is the studio version, and I loved it right away. So they've played it, I think, 3 times, and I've never heard any of those shows yet. This is my first listen to this night. I did not watch or listen to any of these shows except for New Year's Eve, when, of course, you Phish nerds out there will know that they played Gamehenge, which we thought, you know, would never happen again, right? Anyways, so this, just on the Phish.net website that I'm part of there, this version of Life Saving Gun has been getting huge raves from the fan base. So I'm really excited to check this out, because on the studio album, it's like a 3-minute song or whatever, you know. But this is a 13.5-minute version, so we know there's a 10-minute jam in here, right? And it's a full band version, of course. So I'm really stoked. Got the shirt on, of course, and anytime I get to listen to some new Phish is a really good thing for me. So you guys that hate Phish out there, sorry. You know, please stay tuned. Check it out. Maybe you'll like it. You know, Phish, the thing about Phish, they're so diverse, right? And people think they're goofy and silly, and yeah, they can be. But musically, hey man, it's all business. They are seriously hot musicians. So if you're curious what all the fuss is about and why I'm such a Phish fan, this could be why. Let's check it out. Life Saving Gun from December 30th, 2023 at Madison Square Gardens. This is Phish. Let's hit it. This is an official release video on YouTube, so I hope I don't get blocked. I guess if you're watching this, I didn't. Turn it up. This is Phish. Nice shirt, Paige. Paige is a keyboard player. He always sports nice shirts. Love that change. So funky. Great harmonies. People hack on Phish's vocals. Whatever. I love their vocals. If I was at this show, I'd be just doing this right now. Whole crowd just dancing. Oh, great fill by Phish on the drum. Oh man, what a drummer. Trey with his $15,000 handmade Languedoc guitar. This is my cheap version of it. This just slaps, man. So good. Page over onto the organ there. The chairman of the boards. Hopefully get some good lights from Chris Kuroda here. Best light man in the world. Oh. These guys have been playing together for 40 years. They're just so ridiculous. No band 40 years into their career is still pushing themselves like this. These guys are unreal. They're playing so well the last few years. And just new music all the time, new songs all the time. What a Trade debuted like 13 songs this summer or something. Like, in one of his side projects. Some nice synth work there by Leo. That's Page, is one of his nicknames. Looks like Phish has a yin yang on his kick drum. Phish is John Fishman, the drummer. The band is named after him, in case you're wondering. Mike throwing down some nice lines on the bass there behind behind Trey's guitar. God, I wish I was at this run. Oh, I gotta see Phish at Madison Square Garden. I never have. Maybe next year. Oh, listen, that's Mike on the bass, throwing in some effects. I think he's using a drill. Yeah, he's using a drill over his pickups. Awesome. Haven't seen the drill out for a while. Gotta tune this up a bit more. Going to stop here. So non-Phish fans, people who aren't familiar, what they're doing right now, this is all improvised. So like the last 4 minutes or so have all been improvised since the vocal part of the song ended. So the song itself is like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, whatever it is. This is jamming. They're making this up on the spot. And that's one of the things that we love so much about this band is, to us, they're the greatest improvisers on the planet. And they've been doing this together for 40 years, which is one of the reasons they are the best improvisers on the planet. Man, I can't wait to see him this year. I'm hoping to get 10 shows at least, waiting for the tour dates to be released for if they do a spring tour or if what their summer tour is going to look like. Hopefully they do some stuff on the West Coast. I am going to be seeing them in Delaware in August, their festival, and in Colorado in Denver on Labor Day. I'm assuming they're going to play at Labor Day again in Denver. So 4 days each those nights, 4-day runs there, 4-day run in Denver, 4-day run in Delaware. And then hopefully I'll get at least 2 more shows on the West Coast. Will it be Seattle, Portland, Eugene, Vancouver? They haven't played here since 1999. So anyways, let's get back to this. This is so smoking. Phish heads, were you at this show? Were you at this run? I haven't heard it yet. I've only heard the New Year's Eve night. I haven't listened to the other shows yet. There's some nice lights from CK5, Chris Kuroda. Oh yeah. Oh, what a build by Trey. Just gonna pause here. A lot of the thing about Phish's jamming is tension and release, right? Trey Anastasio, the main songwriter, the guitar player, lead vocalist, he's a master at tension and release and super musically knowledgeable, musical genius, and I'm not kidding. He's very, very well studied. They all are very, very well trained musicians, like in theory. They all studied music, right? And he has a real thing about tension and release in his songwriting and in jamming, and that was a really good example right there, where he's building this guitar line, and then bang comes out, right? Just the tension is released. So also want to drop a comment here that for those unfamiliar, this is what we in the fan base have termed type 1 jamming, which means they pretty much stay true to the feel of the song itself. They're just kind of jamming around the song structure itself, staying within the beat of it, the chord structure, all that kind of stuff, the feel of it. Type 2 is when they go God knows where, like ambient stuff and all kinds of things can happen, funk breakdowns and whatever weirdness, and anyways, I want to hear this build up again by Trey. Oh, the energy that this band puts out and the energy the crowd gives back. What a guitar player. So unique and inventive. Oh, look at that. Wow. Best rock show in the world right here. Yeah, man. Still 3 minutes left. So I'm just going to stop and back it up here to mention something to non-Phish fans. If you're not familiar with what they're doing right here, as I mentioned before, this is all improvised. So a lot of jamming, guitar solos. You know, people take little sections where they show off a little bit, whatever it is. But a lot of what they do is they really listen to each other very, very intently. So you might think they're just, you know, playing music together, throwing it out there, whatever. Anyone can do that. They've developed over the years very intense listening practices where they will pay attention to what each band member is doing and listen for cues and listen for things to grab onto, right? And then they'll start if they hear something interesting, they'll start following that, and then that leads into something else, and then that person comes up with something interesting and they follow that, and that leads somewhere else, right? And this is a really, really good case in point. So Trey Anastasio is playing a guitar solo. And then he decides to break away from that and find a melody. So he starts playing this just melodic part on his guitar that's not like just a shredding lead guitar part. He's going for like a melody that could be almost a vocal melody. And then you'll hear, after a few seconds, you'll hear the piano, Paige McConnell, pick that up and start playing around that melody to support it, right? And sort of adding that flavor, that feel of the cadence of Trey's playing melodically and with the phrasing, the timing, right? And you can hear that happening. I'll raise my finger when Paige starts to play something on the piano that complements what Trey's doing. So melody, guitar. Here. Right? There's method to the madness. And he thinks there's method in his madness. For you Shakespeare fans. Look at those lights. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so good. Oh, God. Oh, so amazing. So now he signals to the band members that they're going to end, right? Wow. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Look at those lights. If you get a chance to see Phish, I'm telling you, go in with an open mind, dance your ass off. Brilliant. Let's watch the little end here. See, that must be the end of the set, I guess. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that was so killer. So, what's the point of that? The point is to have fun and to release energy and catharsis. Maybe you've got tough stuff going on in your life or whatever, troubled times, finances, relationships, loss, job, whatever. Go and lose your mind for 3 hours at a Phish show. Dance and just have joy, right? So when they jam like that, it's musical exploration. They're pushing themselves. They're being creative in the moment, right? They're tapping into that creativity that's just like, go, wonder, you know. But it's also for the benefit of the fans because they know people want to go down and just go there and just throw down and dance for 3 hours, right? I may have mentioned this in another Phish video, but my pedometer when I go to Phish shows tells me that I dance about 15 kilometers a night. So anyways, I hope you like that. Maybe you hate Phish. Maybe you're going to blast me in the comments. Hey man, whatever. If you want to get into Phish, here's the thing. They are so varied, right? It's a really deep rabbit hole. They literally have hundreds, like 800 songs to dive into or whatever. And a lot of them aren't on record. A lot of them they just play live anyways. But there's so much stuff. There's like, you know, really weird psychedelic stuff and beautiful ballads and funky things and hard rockers and all of this stuff. And a lot of weird stuff too and a lot of silliness. So if you just blindly dive in and try and get into Phish, you might hit something that you'll just be blown away by, or you might hit something that you'll go, what the hell? This is like, what? Really? It's silly, or it's, I don't like it, or whatever. So my advice, if you want to get into Phish, find someone who's into Phish, tell them what you like and what you don't like, and have them guide you a little bit, right? It's a trip and you need a guide. That's what Phish is. I went in blind. The first time I saw them, July in 1998 in Prague. I'd never heard them before. I just walked in and they were playing. I knew they were playing. I'd heard about them. I'd heard of them. I went to Prague, and I was traveling in Europe for 5 months. I backpacking through Europe as a street musician. And I went to Prague to see them, and I saw 2 nights in a row. And the first half of the first set, I was like, this is really weird, man. I don't know, because they played like a lounge song, Lawn Boy, and they played like kind of a calypso song called Fee, and all this weird stuff. And then they closed the first set with a song called Chalk Dust Torture, and it ripped my face off. And right then I was like, yeah, I get it. We say getting it. You have to get Phish, right? And it takes some time. Some people, it takes them a couple of years. They might hate Phish for a while, and then all of a sudden they hear something and it's like, oh my God, I see, I get it, right? So guys like me who are Phish nerds will wax effusive about them like I'm doing right now, like they're the greatest thing in the world, which of course they are. Anyways, thanks for sticking through this long reaction with me. That was Life Saving Gun by Phish on December 30th. So just the day before New Year's Eve. Man, that was amazing. I loved it. I see what the fuss was about. As I say, a lot of fans that I know are talking about how amazing that was. And yeah, I get it. So Hope you enjoyed it. Drop some comments below. Are you a fan? Do you hate them? Are you interested? All that kind of stuff. And I will see you on the next video. Peace out. Have a wonderful evening, and happy 2024.